moment, chat. Something. Would you believe I got excessively distracted? Probably. Oh boy. This bodes well. Alright. Whew. Oh, jump scare. Let's get the ball rolling. Flip over to console. Good. Woo! Previously on Avatar. I'm just kidding. Gotta fix up a couple more things. Oh my god. In my defense, today has been a very, very strange day. Very long. Ah, I see. Okay, let's get that in order. Gotta make some social media posts for those who are just On the Twitters. Oh my gosh. What am I looking for? I closed the door. Good job. Let's see where we're at in terms of XP. I completely forgot. I haven't opened this in a while. Can you tell? I haven't opened this since level 35. We're not gonna need that for a while. Let's see where we're at. Oh yeah, we can knock that out. Whew. Today is a very strange day for me. Time stopped existing for a bit. And then once I checked back in, I realized I completely forgot to take care of something. So, yeah. Now it's taken care of. And I shall pay penance in some other way. Alright, one more post to make, and then we can get started. What a day. And then I also have to fix that. Was that there? Yes, good, good, good. Get my stream manager open. Very good. Okay. Excellent. Well, without further ado, let's get to level 37. Oh my goodness. I have spent a majority of the day with a massive headache, and I wasn't sure if it was because of lack of hydration or if I needed to eat more food. I could not decide. Or if it was just a lack of rest. I didn't sleep as well as I thought I would. But I seem to be doing much better. So it all worked out in the end. And I still took care of all the errands that I planned on taking care of today, so a win is a win. Even though there was a slightly delayed part in the last task. I can't believe I forgot the last task. Hello! Welcome to the stream. Oh, and back. I've got to wait for more damage, because if I'm at half health or below, I can get 8 XP instead of just 4. And that will help me level up slightly faster. I still haven't done the mathematical model for over time, and I kind of don't want to do the mathematical model over time. Alrighty, there we are. Chaos, pure chaos. Oh my goodness. I better sleep good tonight. I've done so much today. I had to do quite a bit of driving, and since I am not regularly out and about, it was very good for me to drive, because if you don't drive your car after a while, your battery dies, and then you have to jump it, and it's not fun, especially if your battery is like 9 to 10 years old. That happened with my old battery in my car. I ended up getting it fixed. I'm very happy about it. It was a bit of a pain, but hey, it worked out. So now it's taken care of. And now I have a constant reminder in my head of please don't let the car sit around for more than a couple weeks. We are not dying on stream. I am not going to add to the death counter, even though I have never started a death counter. I know it's happened twice on stream. Poor Roxas. In all fairness, those moments were because I wasn't paying attention. Genuinely. I got distracted by something, and then bada bing, bada boom, I'm dead. So I have tried to make sure that. That I do things. Yeah. There we go. As well. Whew. Wow. What is going on? Something keeps getting knocked over. Hang on. I'm gonna check on it. Hello. Uh-oh. I'm gonna check a door. Okay. Maybe I just misheard it. My hearing is freakishly good sometimes. I emphasize on sometimes because sometimes my hearing is absolute garbage. In all fairness, it just depends on how much background noise is actively going on. Oh, man. Alright. For anyone who has just hopped in, hi, I'm Yellowfang42. I am purposely farming these 10 dusks over and over again and slowly creeping my way towards level 99 because I wanted to see what would happen of playing through at level 99. And mainly because I really wanted to beat up Twilight Thorn at level 99. I've already done a test run at level 35 and it's extremely promising. So if it was like scary at level 35 to fight Twilight Thorn, as in me absolutely destroying him, it's going to be even more intense at level 99. I have a feeling we're gonna get through the reaction commands and it'll be the fight is over. That's what I'm suspecting is gonna happen, so I'm very much excited about that. That's my prediction. And then the rest of the game up to a certain point will be just lots of fun. Even though this is on critical mode, so my max HP, if I recall, is going to be only like 60. So that'll be fun. That'll be grand. Oh my. Nice. I might be humming a little bit much just because I want Twitch to chill out when it comes to the backing track. So I might start just randomly humming or just, you know. Gotta keep talking. Plus, I've found that since I've done a lot of talking for 2 hours straight every stream, it has vastly improved my speaking ability, because before it would be like maybe at most an hour's worth of speaking per day that I would do. And now I am actually talking a lot more, which is very good. It's very good to practice speaking. It also means I don't run out of breath as much, even though my posture is bad. I was a flutist. I was supposed to have good posture, but I never said I was a good flutist, so yeah. I just remembered, I can't remember which FPS game, but I remembered this one person who, it was some kind of wind and... I can never win. Thou art an evil thing. Come on. Please. Are we here? Are we back? Are we alive? I think so. It's hard to say. I have to restart my Twitch app again. Oh my gosh. Why do I feel like I made it worse somehow? What am I looking for again? There we are. Found it. Busy day. Alright, now back to my regularly scheduled programming. I'm starting to consider learning how to set up the vertical streaming format. I'm not particularly fond of the idea, but I want to share my silly journey with more people. Because one, it's hilarious. I don't have any other reason. Also, too, depending on how many people chat, it means that I talk about more things with the chatters rather than just getting back to recipes and whatever silly life stories I randomly think of. It's not so bad, but it's nice to shake things up. Keeps it a little less quiet. Yeah. But no need to worry. No need to worry. I just remembered. I was gonna go through... I have this art collage. There we are. This art collage thing on the wall. It's one of those frames that you can stick 12 different photos, those 6 horizontal and 6 vertical ones. I only replaced a couple of them, but sometimes I want to replace all of them, and then the others I'm like, you know what, I like these a lot. But I think I want to replace some of them with some brighter photos, because right now, like, most of these are just art pieces that I'm like, ooh, this is pretty. And my printer kind of sucks, so you can't see it unless you look up super close, but there's definitely signs that my printer sucks on there. There's a little bit of banding when it comes to the print. There's lots of dark blues is what I was trying to say. Like, there's a screenshot from KH3, a screenshot from the Danganronpa 2x2 trailer. Yeah, there's lots of blues in there. It is a nice color, but it doesn't really stand out unless I could, like, backlight the photos. That'd be pretty cool. But it's just a simple photo frame. It's not like a fancy thing. It's definitely added some life to my room, and also for the longest time when I first got it, I didn't really use it all that much because I didn't see much point in putting anything in there. And then I realized way later, I'm like, wait a minute, I can do something with this. I think it was after one of my friends and we replaced a family photo in their house with Nick Cage. The real photo was, or no, it was at the time it was a stock photo. So we decided to add something in there, and we printed out a photo of Nicolas Cage, put it in there, and we tried to see how long it took the rest of her family to notice. It was very funny. I think it took a week, I want to say. Maybe less than that. Could be, maybe it was only a few days. I don't remember. It's been such a long time. EP. Very EP, but that's okay. EP is fine. You know what's not fine is having a dry throat and dehydration. Dehydration is not fun. I need to drink water. Much better. Much, much better. You know what they say, hydrate or dihydrate. Good job, Stream Elements. Stream Elements is babysitting my Twitch chat. I think it also babysits my YouTube chat. Yeah, it's one of the moderators. Good job, Elements. I love you. Nice. We are definitely making it to level 37 tonight. If there are any viewers in the stream, this is like a personal note to remind me I'm saying this out loud for later. If there are any people in the stream later, I'm just gonna raid somebody, screw it. At the end, I mean. I'll have to track them down, find another Kingdom Hearts streamer to throw people at and be like, hey, look at this fella, or this gal, or this person. Can you hit me already? Thank you. I am going to take damage. And then I'm going to get some orbs. So then I don't have to hear that stinking siren anymore. Sheesh. The air is dry, unfortunately. Which means every time I speak for more than 2 minutes, my throat gets dry as a desert. I love it. I got this feeling on a summer day when you were gone. I crashed my car into a bridge. I watched you let it fall. I put your stuff into a bag and pushed it down the stairs. I pushed my car into a bridge. I don't care. I love it. I don't care. You're on a different road, I'm in the Milky Way. You are down on Earth and I am up in space. I'm hard to please, you gotta kill this switch. You're from the 70s, well I'm a 90s chick. I love it. Can I not die today? Thank you. Don't be freaking rude. Yay. Okay, there we go. That took some effort. Spin, 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 spin. We'll be coming around the mountain when we come. Coming around the mountain when we come. Yeah, let's go. Level 37 is indeed happening, thank goodness. At least it's not gonna be... Maybe I shouldn't jinx it. I'm gonna knock on my piano because it's wood. Knock on wood that we don't accidentally jinx ourselves like we did with whatever the hell was going on with level 35. Let's be honest, that was terrible. Hilarious, but terrible. There's like glitches up the wazoo. I just remembered the existence of the French word for bear. I think. I didn't take French, I took Spanish in high school. Because I already had a relatively decent amount of Spanish under my belt. I say relatively decent because I learned some in elementary school a few times. That was fun. I learned my colors. Oh my gosh! I feel it in the air, of the eyes, like a snake on the fire. Feel it everywhere, nothing scares me anymore. Oh my gosh, what is going on? It's karaoke night apparently. Kiss me hard before you go. Summertime sadness. I just wanted you to know that baby, you're the best. I got that summertime, summertime sadness. I got that summertime, summertime sadness. Got that summertime, summertime sadness, sadness, oh, oh. I don't know the rest of it. Which is really funny because that song used to be on the radio on loop. I say on loop, but it was just in the rotation for quite some time. Oh. I can make this a FOMO VOD. Haha. I mean, the VODs only last like 7 days max for me, so... I guess it wouldn't be much of a FOMO VOD on the YouTube side, haha. Nope. No, it would not. I'm just thinking about that because I am eyeballing my stereo and wondering if I should put something in the background. Although, to be fair, I could test out and see if it's too loud and go from there. By too loud, I mean picked up by the mic. My mic is actually relatively good at not accidentally picking up not voices. So, I just had to what the heck was in my CD player anyway the last time I opened this? It is a Within Temptation album. Nice. I believe it's the Silent Force album. I cannot find the copy of the Heart of Everything. I bet I know where it is. If I'm wrong, oh well. I need to get my own copy of that. Technically, it was mine. No, it is mine. I asked for it on my birthday. Well, I meant the Silent Force, but I didn't know the name of the album, so my mom was nice enough to get me the album of The Heart of Everything, and you can bet I listened to the entire thing repeatedly. I love that album. It's a good one. So is the Silent Force, but yeah. I really want to look for it. I love how whenever I go on stream, I just immediately want to be distracted by everything. Ah! Back pain. Oh my gosh, I think someone hit the like button on the stream. Thanks. I don't know who did, but whoever did that, if you're See the VOD, thank you. It's very nice of you. Ah. Boom, boom, ain't it great to be crazy? Oh my gosh, I'm seeing so many freaking... I am seeing so many text messages. The group chat must be on fire. I'm kind of tempted to look at it. I'm gonna look at it. I'm gonna look at my group chat. Aww. What the frick are orbs? Alright. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. No. Pain. Oh, that is pain. Alright. Oh, I have to reboot the thing because the Twitch mobile app sucks. I think I can say that. I can say that. I'm allowed to say that. The Twitch mobile app is a little bit shifty, especially if you're trying to babysit your stream. Because I want to make sure that I want to make sure that the community gets to be a nice one. I want it to be a pleasant experience, not a crappy one. Da 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 da. Ba da da da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. There was this that melody is from a particular... Oh man, I wonder if we still have that. Probably not. It probably got purged from the household. Understandable, I guess, but when I was growing up, we had these like learning CDs. We had like a lot of learning games and stuff, but also like a song book of like things. And there was this one song that would sing the months in order, and then the second verse would be how many days are in the months, like 30 days has September, April, June, and November all the way at 31, and February has 28 alone. it sounds kind of crappy lyrically at first, but when you put the two verses together, it makes a nice little, I wouldn't say harmony. I'm not very good with the music incline thing. Oh my gosh. What the heck is going on with... No, I don't want to talk to anybody except my chat. Ah! You ever get a text message from someone who barely talks to you or anything and you're just like, ah! That's me. That's me just now. Scaring the daylights. No. No, thank you. Right. Okay. Now that I have sufficiently given myself existential horrors from basic human interaction. I don't want to die in game. Can I not die in game? I'm going crazy. Okay, okay, we're cool. We're cool. I needed to just get the emotions out. That's all there is to it. You know what? You know what? Fuck it. We're starting the stereo. We're starting the stereo. I'm losing my marbles. I'm gonna turn down the volume though. Hang on, I need to kill these guys before I do anything else with the stereo. Give me the thing. Okay, cool. Let me check. I don't know which one this is. Okay. I got my stereo in the background. I have no idea if it's playing. That's okay. Is it working? Yep, it's playing. I don't know why I dodged that. I love how the dusks just kept missing me constantly. It was kind of magical. Okay. Now I do in fact have my stereo on in the background. It's playing the Silent Force album. And it is not getting picked up by my mic. So I'm getting away with it. It probably gets picked up every time I speak though. Actually, no, because if it picked up that, then it would probably pick up my television. Although I have my television on like volume 4, and I'm hearing it pretty well. Oh my gosh, I did not realize I needed to listen to just a little bit of music. Existing as a person is an interesting concept. It sounds crazy out of context, but when you have been as distant from humanity as I have, you kind of accidentally separate yourself from humans as a whole thing. I am human. I was born human, but sometimes I don't feel it. I think that's called depersonalization. If you have depersonalization, please see someone about it, because that's not healthy. Not that we need to talk about that on a regular basis. Good job. Man, I am terrible at this. Not the gaming part. The game part is easy. Did not think that something... It's kind of like seeing a spider, you know? You don't think that you're gonna see a spider for a while. You got rid of it, it's fine. But then it comes back and you're not quite sure if that's the same spider, but then you spot it. It's in a different part of the house, not usually where you're at, and you're just like, you know what? I'll let you live because you take out any extra pest bugs. But then you start to wonder where it is. And if it's gotten into your room or in the bathroom or something like that. That's the current state of being. I do wonder sometimes. This is the different topic now. Moving on. I'm wondering if I should consider trying to play Chain of Memories. Part of me says yes. The other part of me says, what are you thinking, girly pop? And the third part of me says, you know, if you do play it, you don't have to play on the hardest difficulty. You can play it on the easiest difficulty. And if there's some extra special thing you have to do to unlock the, like, secret ending or whatever, or anything like that, I can just look it up. Because there is going to be some lunatic who has 100%ed that game. And honestly, props to whichever lunatic's 100% Chain of Memories, because I've heard this. Hiccups. That one actually hurt. That one hurt really bad. That one hurt. Oh my gosh! I just remembered I have my copy of Final Fantasy VII just sitting there. Maybe I'll do a Final Fantasy night. But I want to get this done. I want to get this done. And I can't do what another person is doing, where they're able to just do one level in a night. Because for one thing, they're not doing this game. This game spikes the freaking leveling like crazy. Yeah. So, for some godforsaken reason, the developers decided that it's perfectly fine to have about 2.8 million XP before you can get to level 99. In all honesty, we have made some great progress. I've continued this progress since late September. From level 19 specifically, because I did start this a while ago. It was actually a few years ago, back in my college years, when I first, I can't remember what I was doing at the time. I do remember that it was not in my first year of college. It was either in my second or third year. And by college, I mean university, but I don't know, it sounds weird to say at university. I don't know why. Maybe that's just a me thing. After the surface, reach for my hand. Show them that we can free our minds. Anyway, yeah, I decided to do that all those years ago, and then recently I was like, you know what, I'm gonna stream, and I'm gonna use this game as a way to get into streaming on a regular basis. Because half the battle is deciding what to do for the night. The other half is committing to doing that. So once I get one half of the battle out of the way, which is the choosing what to do, committing to it is a lot easier, like committing to a schedule, I mean. So far, I think I have actually almost figured out the schedule. I need to make a graphic of some sort, or just even something simple. Just something simple. But I want to make it look nice and clean. I just want to make my schedule so that it shows that I am going to be streaming on Mondays, Tuesdays, and then Thursdays and Fridays, and then Wednesday will be my break day. Fucking OBS! Oh my god. OBS, please, for the love of God, stay connected. I am staring you down. Behave. Behave yourself. I need to get a side hustle. I know I curse out OBS when I know it's not technically OBS, it's my Wi-Fi being a pain. Don't start with me. Don't start with me, Wi-Fi. We gotta throw hands. We gotta throw hands. Anyway, okay, we're calm now. We're good. I don't want to restart the modem, but I might have to restart the modem one of these days. One of these days I'm just gonna have I'm not gonna have an aneurysm. I'm going to just be like, you know what, I'm restarting the modem. Not tonight though. For now, we're doing good. Goodness sakes. What was I saying before I cursed out OBS? Oh, I was talking about, like, getting used to regularly streaming and so forth, and, like, finally establishing a schedule, or at least a general schedule. I want to say that Fridays are flex days, because occasionally I do, like, hang out with my friends in the evening on Fridays. But Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays sound pretty plausible, and it seems like I'm actually able to do that. Maybe Monday, Tuesday, Thursday. For some reason, I just do not want to stream on Wednesdays. I don't know what it is about Wednesday that makes me say no. I think it's a decent, like, 1-2, break, 1-2, break, break. Because I'm starting the week on Monday for some reason. We're making day 7 Sunday instead of day 1. I'm pretty sure there's some calendars that actually do that. Ouch. I love how I say ouch, even though I'm not the one actually taking the damage. It's Roxas who's taking damage. Okay, cool. Well, that's another graphic that I need to finish. The first one is the stupid bingo card. Still haven't finished it. I would work on it, like, immediately right now, but, the device that the bingo card is created on is currently being used for watching over the YouTube side of the stream. Hi YouTube, by the way. Maybe I'll finish it tonight so then I actually can say I've done it, and then I'll post it and pin it. Sorry, my stereo playing music in the background. I'm very happy about it. Very happy about it. I do wonder, though, at times if I should play a different game. Maybe I should record games instead, because then I don't have to fight for my life against the internet. I do remember, though, why I, like, did some streaming for a while and then stopped for a while, because I was this exact reason. I just randomly was like, I almost thought, I can say the quote back where it was going in 2020, where everybody's like, hey, I can be your new comfort streamer. And then there was also some people who would be like, I can be your discomfort streamer instead. Like, this was all in like 2020, 2021, when everybody was starting and stuff. It was pretty cool when everybody was starting out. I thought it was awesome. Lots of fun. I'm always too late to the party, and then everything kind of crashes and burns once I finally get my feet in the water. Maybe it's a curse. Maybe I just curse things to crash and burn once I get there. No, I don't think so. I think my timing is just bad. I used to have excellent luck. I think I lost it somewhere. I think someone borrowed it, and I need to get it back from them. Maybe I'll go on a quest. Meet up with people I used to know and be like, excuse me, I'm taking my luck back. And they'll be like, what? What are you talking about? They'll be like, Fang, what the fuck are you talking about? And I'll be like, I'm taking my luck back. And they're gonna be like, what? You know what's there's something kind of trippy though about I'm moving to a different topic. My brain just keeps going like a million. But you know what's funny? The song Stand My Ground from Within Temptation is on both the Silent Force and the Heart of Everything albums. Same version, almost. I don't know if there are any differences, but they're both on different it's the same song on 2 different albums. Different number of song though, because I think it's the 10th song on... It's the 10th song on the Heart of Everything, and it's the 4th one on the Silent Force album. Get back here, mister. I'm not done with you. I'm taking you out even though it's a 4. Oh, we're gonna get to level 37. Let's do this. Let's do it. Do it. Although I really should stop taking the 4s. It's not that I mind, but... One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. Why did I count? To be fair, I was counting to... It's music that can't quite be heard in the background, so that might be it. That is it. Who am I kidding? Maybe I should practice my flute again. I can't remember if I still have the flute book. The one that's like you get the book in first grade band. Good job. First year band. I was a band kid. Was I the stereotype of a band kid? No, I'm always an approximate, but never quite the real deal. Always on the periphery. So, know lots, but I also know nothing at all. I wonder. Is there anything that I am absolutely killing it at? That's a question. We are castaways. I need to drink some more water, so I will do that. Let's get some water in these lungs. Maybe not in the lungs. Let's not get water in the lungs, actually. Hydrate or dihydrate. Whew. Oh, this song is so good. You can't hear it though. Goodbye, have to make it right. That's the time. There's a and the pain that I feel slowly fades away. It will be alright. That is such a good song. I can't remember its name either. stronger. Have to find free from the thoughts in my mind. Have to breathe every feeling I can say. And suddenly I am 13 again. Sitting in front of a Windows XP computer, listening to music through YouTube before it was riddled with ads, or playlist.com. Typing away at my computer, writing story after story after story. The internet wasn't everywhere. It was a place rather than all over the place. Gosh, that song is so good. Oh, what was its name though? What was the song's name? It also reminds me of my Warrior Cats days. That's where I got my name, Yellowfang. And I did eventually try to pick a new name, but this one just fits. I don't know. I like being called this name more than any other name that I get. Except maybe one of them. But I do like to keep those two separate because one of them has a face and the other does not. This one will remain faceless for quite some time. I don't know what it is about listening to music on a CD on a stereo rather than off of my phone. It just, I don't know. Brain just goes burr. I don't know how else to explain it. But it's also making me think of all the creative things that I can do besides just streaming. Yeah. There we go. Ow. Of all the hands to cramp up, it has to be the right one. I'm not right-handed either. It throws fits. And it hurts. But I think I've complained before on stream about my joints on the right side of my body always hurting. And it's only the right side that throws fine. Right side? Nope. This is such a fun journey. It sounds silly to say when it just seems to be the same thing over and over and over again, but I quite enjoy the repetition of the journey. And it's gonna be so much fun when I get to level 99. I am nowhere near that right now. I am not halfway. I will be about halfway there when I have a total of 1.4 million XP. Ooh. A text. An important text. That I will check once I am done dealing with these guys. Guys, please. Just fight me. Stop wiggling around and doing your silly dance routines. Thank you. Now I can check it. Yay! Oh my gosh. You know what? Never mind. Never mind. I'm not doing that. That's a lot of text messages. Alright, cool. Excellent. Beep beep. Alright. I don't know why I beeped. Oh my gosh, that was funny. That was so funny. Alright, let's make this worth it. Bap. Alright. I don't know if I should try that. Yeah. Oh, let's see. Well, I don't have to think about that for a little bit. I still got a couple of things to do on this stream. Oh my gosh. Whoa, whoa, ho, ho. Okay, everybody's gunning for me today. I mean, I'm fine with a little damage and all, but sheesh. We going swinging or something? Oh my gosh, it's my favorite song. Wait, is it? Yes, it is. It's Angels. You know what? Fuck it. Fuck it. I'm turning this slightly up. Nighttime of need. Yes, I'm gonna sing the whole damn thing. Now it's very visible in the background. I should not be doing this. The angels come to your door. I'm better turn that down actually. Just a little bit. Because it's about to get super loud. I still remember the smile when you tore me apart. You took my heart, deceived me right from the start. You showed me dreams, wish they turned into real. You broke a promise and made me realize it was all just a lie. Sparkling angel, couldn't see your dark intentions, your feelings for me. Fallen angel, tell me why. Why is the reason the thorn in your eyes? I see the angels, lead them to your door. There's no escape now, no mercy no more. No remorse, 'cause I still remember the smile when you tore me apart. You took my heart, deceived me right from the start. You showed me dreams, I wish they turned into real. You broke a promise and made me realize it was all just a lie. Could have been forever, now we have reached the end. This world, they have failed you. It doesn't give a You could have chosen a different path in life. Smile when you tore me apart. You took my heart, deceived me right from the start. You showed me dreams, I wish they turned into real. You broke a promise and made me realize it was all just a lie. Could have been forever. Now we have reached the end. And that was my definitely lower key rendition of Angels by Within Temptation. I can't guarantee that I know the lyrics to all of those songs on the album, but that one in particular is one of the reasons why I really wanted the album in the first place. I need water. Oh shit, it's memories. Oh, and there goes my left knee. Yep, okay, I've officially blown out both knees. That's awesome. Let's go. You know what? I think it's better to just not care and not worry too much. There's no other way. I pray to the gods, let him stay. The memory sees the pain inside. Now I know why. All of my memories keep you near. In silent moments, imagine you'll be here. All of my memories keep you near. In silent whispers, silent tears. Made me promise I'd try to find my way back in this life. Hope there is a way to give me a sign you're okay. Reminds me again it's worth it all, so I can go home. All of my memories keep you near. In silent moments, imagine you'd be here. All of my memories keep you near. In silent whispers, silent tears. Together in all these memories, I see your smile. Holy memories I hold dear. Darling, you know I love you till the end of time. All of my memories keep you near. In silent moments, imagine you'd be here. All of my memories keep you near. In silent whispers, silent tears. All of my memories. And that was Memories. Also one of my favorite songs and another reason why I really wanted this album in the first place. I freaking love that song. It is so good. Obviously, I was singing it not in the original key because I cannot hit those high notes. And you can kind of hear it in the background. I think I might turn down the CD now. Because it's not one of the songs that I know super duper well. Still good. Maybe I'll switch to the Evanescence album after this. I'm just having fun at this point. I think that's the whole point. The whole point of this is to have fun anyway. Interesting. Either my brain is producing a smell that I associate with that time in my life, or I am actively able to smell it, or my nose is just finally working and I can smell it. There are certain smells and senses and stuff that remind you of things, you know? I think that's so cool that, like, foods and tastes and stuff can make you remember things. It sucks, though, if it's, like, a crappy memory, though. But for the good memories, it's like... Like, the air right now smells uncommonly fresh. Like, it's a very specific freshness that... Or am I smelling burnt rubber? Now I'm a little worried. No, I think that's a nostalgia hit. Maybe. Come on, bring it down. Yes. I do want to look for that Heart of Everything album again. This will probably turn out the same way as my hunting for my discrete math notes. I still haven't found my stats notes, by the way. The stats notes are in fact relevant because I constantly talk about math on stream. Well, maybe not constantly, but enough that it's a little bit crazy. I am quite aware that I've definitely taken discrete math almost 3 times. The first time was, I dropped out pretty quickly just because I had too many classes. I can't remember the reason I dropped out the second time. Or maybe I'm mixing it up. I don't know. I think I dropped out because I was like online half the time and not really paying attention, so I took it again because my grade was so sucky. And it was 3rd time's the charm. Yeah, I don't do well with online classes. I can't focus on online classes. I have to be there in person. Otherwise, distractions galore. I am very glad that I finished my schooling life before online school became a regular thing. Because I would have been trash at it. It sounds so silly, but it was very important to me that I do well at school. Because at least at the time, I believed that if you do well in school, then you will have a good life. This is not always necessarily true, apparently. Like, that was the rule. Nowadays, it seems like school is slowly getting dismantled, and it's depressing because it's like, shoot, now everybody hates learning because of how learning has been worked into. Always take the opportunity to... Opportunity? Yeah, opportunity, not opportunity. Jeez Louise. See what I mean? Always take the opportunity to learn new things. It's good for you. It's good for the brain. Do your math homework. Seriously, do your math homework. It will benefit you. Because then you can do some mental math calculations and tell your streamers, hey, you only got this many dusks left to go, depending on how much HP you have. I thought of a terrible idea for a math problem. Long story short, it's just a math problem that depends on whether or not Roxas is above or below 10 HP. And then create a graph for when he's above and below it. I would have been a great math teacher. I could still get an education degree. I should ask I should ask some of my former teachers if it's worth getting an education degree. I'm sure my old teachers will be able to tell me with full confidence whether or not it's worth it. Especially the ones that have been still teaching through the past years. Like, since I left school. Well, since I graduated, more specifically. That's actually a very important distinction to make. There's a difference between leaving school and saying, like, yeah, I dropped out, and then actually graduating and stuff. No knocking to anybody who had to drop out or anything like that, because I can say for certainty that I understand that circumstances make it difficult sometimes to complete schooling. So, unfortunately, there is a strong distinction between graduating and getting a diploma and then dropping out and then also getting a GED. It's definitely worth getting your GED if you already dropped out and stuff like that. It should help you with getting a job and stuff. I don't want to have to press buttons on my Twitch side. But I do want to say I am incredibly frustrated with the current state of the Department of Education in the US. Because it feels like there is an active push for people to not learn things. Even if it's just the basic stuff like math and science and English and arts and things like that. Arts are very important. Art is a huge part of things. Like, making it, like, every single one of these assets in this game was made with intent and purpose. That's the whole point. You make an intent and purpose for, like, say the Dusks. Look at these guys. They move in specific ways because the artists showed how they were going to do that. They were conceptualized to do these things, to attack, like, think about how they attack certain ways. It's kind of like when they talked about, in, I think it was Toy Story 3, where, spoiler alert, I guess, if you haven't seen the movie, but at one point Mr. Potato Head doesn't have his usual plastic body and has to stick his parts in a tortilla. And the Pixar staff was like, okay, well, how should a tortilla move? And they went with it, and it looked fantastic in the film, with the whole sequence where Mr. Potato was temporarily Mr. Tortilla. I don't know if that's a joke in the film. It's been far too long since I've seen it. I am one of the people who cried near the end of it. I was just like, ah! Ooh, another good song. I'm not gonna sing along with it this time, even though I really want to. Keep on trying. Damn it. Maybe I'll restart the song, because I kind of want to listen to it in the back. See what I mean? Art is important. And it needs to be made by humans. Not fricking machines. I don't count digital art as being made by machines because it's more of a tool than it is an actual, like, art thing. It's not generating the art for you. It's helping you with the tools to conceptualize whatever you're thinking in your head. Does it always work out? Absolutely not. Of course not. If everybody could draw everything exactly as they see it and exactly how it is in their mind's eye the first time, there wouldn't be as much of a rewarding feeling or satisfaction as it is when you finally get the technique down, you finally figure out how to draw that stupid hand. Like, look at these hands. These are a wonderful hands. Or just anything in general. You finally figure out how to draw the thing and be able to do it consistently. It's so satisfying to be like, yeah, I put in the time, I put in the work, I made this, and I love it. And then a few minutes later you say, I hate this thing. Because you've always want to improve, you always want to do better. That's the whole, like, self-hatred thing that a lot of artists have, where they're just like, oh my gosh, I hate this thing, but, like, shoot. I have, like, 30 little drawings, no, 31 little drawings from that time that I did a variant of Inktober, not specifically Inktober, a variant. And every once in a while, I look at some of the pieces and I'm like, man, I hate this thing. God dang it, dogs. I'll continue anyway. But sometimes there's, like, some pieces, I'm like, I wish I could do this one a lot better. And then other times, Jesus Christ, dog. Girl! We need to have a talk about your talking. Long story short. Children. Long story short, I still love, like, a good chunk of them. Kinda hate some of them, but in the end, I'm very proud of what I accomplished with that. Because with that thing, that was me consistently drawing for 30 days. Maybe not exactly 30 days. Some of them I did like 2 or 3 in a day because I was like, I gotta catch up! But I loved it. Oh my gosh, someone is so sassy downstairs, it's ridiculous. Someone has got words. Words! It's chaos. A lot of chaos. Oh my gosh, 1 second. We have very loud puppies. I might... No, I think I'm almost... I think the stereo is almost done. 12. Okay, there's... I think there's 13 tracks total, so... I'll just let it run its course. I don't know why I decided to take the damage. That adds to the noise factor. Don't know why I did that. Alright. Okay. That's a 4, but we can work with that. Yay! Okay. And there, and there, and there. Oh my gosh, I can't drive. There we go. Come on. Bring it on, bring it on, bring it on. Come on. Okay, there we go. Nice, excellent. There we go. Bing. Okay, I am gonna do some math. So there's 13, 19 total. So 8 goes into 13 once. That leaves 5 left over, 51. 5 times 8 is 40, so 6 times 8, so 1, 36, 16. About 16 and I'm gonna guess a half. Because it was 16, it was 13.19. And then there was 51, so there was like 3 left over or so. 39. Oh, about 16 point. Wait, 36. 36. 4. 16.4. Huh. That actually might be the correct calculation. Well, it's definitely not 16.4 now. That's the joy of taking these guys down. It constantly changes the math problems. Huh. I had an MP3 years ago. I miss it. I don't know where it went. It probably got swallowed by the ether, but I used to love listening to it all the time. I would stick as many songs as possible into that thing. It was very small too. And I could just push buttons, and it was very basic, and I loved it. If I could, I would definitely do an MP3 era again. Because that was lots of fun. No Wi-Fi necessary. I think it also had the ability to like listen to radio. It did, because I managed to be able to record like snippets of radio songs on it. Those were also fun. I think it also had the ability to record things too. It is a very good MP3. Woohoo! How many XP do I have left? 1163. Okay, so 1163. That's once with 3 left over. 36. So the most is 32. So that's 4. 14, and then 11 was 1163. Yeah, 1163. So then 36 minus 32. That's 4. 43. 5. So 14.5. 14 and a half cycles left. This is such good practice. Okay, maybe a little more than 14 and a half. I'm getting really good at math. Again, I'm practicing a lot, so I'm gonna be terrifying when it comes to 4s and 8s. Very terrifying indeed. There we are. Perfect. Getting closer. Oh, that's a beautiful moment right there. 4 1s. Or 1111. Or 1111. Take your pick. Either way, that's a lot of 1s. I would like a little more damage, please. Please pass it. Please pass the damage. Thank you. It's like saying pass the salt at dinner. Alright, 1087. That is still 1. And then there's 2 left over, 18, so that's 2, 12. That doesn't sound right. But it does. Is that right? Well, now that's 1071. That's 2 left over. 27. 3 times 8 is 24. 13 points. 2... 23, 231? Well, not anymore. Hi, puppy. Do you want some pets, puppy? Do you want some pets? Want some pets while I take some damage? Oh my gosh. There we go. Jeez Louise. Okay. I have an entourage. An entourage of pooches. Please do not knock me into the door. Okay. 1 second, chat. I just had to double check that my schnoz was working, but no one's schnoz is working, so. Alright, we're below 1,000, let's go. We're getting closer to level 37. Oh no, that means I need to boot up the computer to update the marquee, and then the marquee is gonna break because the marquee hates me. Okay. I at least got it started, so then that way I can know for sure that I'm getting that ball rolling. I gotta turn on the screen! I'm a professional. I swear I'm a professional. Nice. Okay, that disc is no longer running, but... Okay, cool. Still moving. Still grooving. Still we doing what we doing. Okay, there's that. And... cool. I have the edit page open. Yay! And then... I'm gonna not necessarily pause for a moment, but technically pause. Ooh, I do have K-pop CD. That one might be good too. It's one of Ive's CDs. I'll put that in later. Maybe if it's another night where I can't sleep, I'll just have it on at like a really low volume. I just put my controller on the ground. Nice. Apparently I don't want to sit anymore. Which, I mean, cool, good for me, but I need to chill. Ah! Oh, okay, he thinks he's slick. Alright, we are getting into the... we're getting close to the sub 100s of number of dusks I have to delete. That sounds horrible. But that is the case. Yep. Woo! We're gonna get to level 37 today. It's gonna be great. And then I'm gonna break my overlay again. Maybe if I remember after I save it to refresh the overlay, I won't break it again. She said, with hope. It's fine if it breaks, it's fine. It's cool. Whew. Something about the music playing in the background, it just reminds me of the early days of my YouTubing stuff, where I'd have music playing in the background while recording my gameplay of TMNT with a camcorder. I still have that camcorder. Well, I guess it's not really a camcorder. It's a digital camera, but it could do the camcorder thing. Was it great? Was it stellar? No, but it did the job, so. It did the job I asked it to do, so yeah. I'm pretty happy with myself about it. Alright. So 811, that is 1, and then 11 left, 1. 113 or something like that, I don't know. Once I take you out, there will be less than 100 left. Till level 37. And it'll be great. Alright, cool. Cool. I am going to pop my back. Perfect. It doesn't seem like that long ago when I started my path to level 37 at least. Like a few days ago. It's definitely been a couple months since I started continuing my journey to level 99. We're almost 20 levels in from when I started back up again. Nice. Come on, bring it on. They never do the same thing all at once. It's always got to be just 2 of them that do the same 3. They always got to desync. A little bit more damage, please. And some more, because I would really like to get to level 37. Whoa. I know nothing can fall off the edge, but it looked like something fell off the edge. My eyes also could play tricks on me. That is a very possible thing. You can't quite hear it. Maybe you can. Who knows? But I have Bring Me to Life playing in the background. Yeah, it doesn't. I don't think it registers. Oh, that's beautiful. Having it play in the background is nice, though. Because then I get to enjoy it, and I don't have to worry about it causing problems for me on at least the Twitch, probably on the YouTube side as well. Reminds me of my AMV editing days. Or I guess it's more of picture music video, so PMV. Good times, I loved them. But you never bother me. I'm something that you to see. I'll do the most of everything. There's something wrong. You cannot do high notes quietly. It's impossible. Doing high notes quietly is very difficult. Maybe it's because of air. Maybe you just need more air for that. I could probably stand to learn some physics of that. There we are. I just thought of a cool idea, but I don't know if I'd be able to pull it off. Of creating a stream outro, which is literally just the So Long Farewell song from The Sound of Music. Except I'd be covering the whole thing. So it'd be like a cover. I don't know if that would be allowed. But it'd be interesting to experiment with. I'll have to think how I would put that together. Nice. It's kind of magical to watch these guys, like, swaying around and doing all sorts of shenanigans. Can this guy, can you stay still for a second? I want to look at you. I want to look at you. Okay, so you do have the sparkle thing going on. Ah! Okay. I would like some Orbeez. Okay, cool. We're just gonna keep going like this. It's fun. We're going. X is not the jump button. I haven't played Destiny 2 in ages. And for some reason my brain was like, ah yes, X is the jump button. Goodness sakes. Okay, cool. We're just gonna roll like this for a bit. This is working. This is fine. Nice. I'm trying really hard not to lock on, because then if I lock on to any of the dusks, it'll pull me out of first person mode. This is so silly. I love it though. Yeah, this is fine. I'm gonna let him do one more hit, and then I'm gonna go get him. Nice. You know what, why not? Why not do this every once in a while? It's such a fun feature. Might as well. Alright, there's that. There was the shimmer. Ow. Nice. Ow. I'm like focusing hard on trying not to die, because this is very funny. I wonder if one of the deaths that I had that other time, it's one of the two deaths that I did have in first person mode, and it was very funny. I do need to take some damage from these guys. Ow. So this is what it's like to get beat up by Dusks. If I remember right, there was like a VR experience that they did with PlayStation VR a while back. It was only 4. Okay, that's enough of that. Maybe. Okay, maybe actually, I know. I'd like to be able to use my reversal now. How about this? When we get down to like the last 80 XP, we'll go back into first person. So on the last 80 or so XP, that's when I'll go into first person and try to get to level 37 in first person. Perfect. I love it. Nice. Alright. Do a bit of a stretch while I wait for damage. Nice. 24 XP total out of that encounter. Oh my god! Getting the sleepies. Yay! That was a 4 though. Whee! Alright. More damage, so then I can get my double XP. Yay! Almost 300 left. XP, I mean. In terms of if we do some math, let's see. It was like, what, 303? Yeah, 303. So, 8 goes into 30. About max of... Come on, brain, you can do this. 3 times, because that's 24. So that's 6, 63, okay, so it's not 8, it's 7, so 37 point something. Well, there was a 3 at the end, so... Oh wait, yeah, no, it's just flat 60. So... 60, and then it was 7 and... No, yeah, 7 and 8 is 56, so 40, 43, 5 and 8, so that would have been... No, because that was 30, not... We can't do the 0. Oh well, we're on 22.3, so... 22.3, what the heck? 223. That would be 2... and then 6, 63... 20... 27. About 27 of these guys to take out. Yeah. Once we get below 160 something, it'll be below 20. If I avoid the force, though. Okay. Alright, come on, bring it on. Nice, okay. One more bit of damage for the road. Alright, excellent. Alright, 179, so that's 2. There's 1 left over, 19, 22. There's 22-ish left. 22 point something. That's if I manage to get the 8 XP total out of each of them. 21, 19, 20. Yeah, 20. 19? Yeah, that sounds about right, because what did that say? 159? Yeah. 159. There's only once that an 8 can go in there. There's 7 left over. So 7, 9, 79. That is... yeah, that's definitely more than 64. Because 9 times 8 is 72. Yeah, 19. This is good math practice, in all honesty. So, 19, 18, 17... Yeah, because 143, 1... There's 6 left over and 14, 63, so that's... Yeah, 17. Alright. Let's do this. $16, 15, 14. Nope. That says 1, 2, 3. 4. So 15 left. Yeah, about 15 left. 14, 13. This is me doing some rough math, though, because... Bro. If you guys are gonna do the weed whack move, can you at least actually hit me, instead of miscalculating? Okay, definitely 11 or less. Because that's 87. We're reaching the part where I don't have to think too hard. We have 11 total left. Which means it'll be this run. Well, I should have gotten an 8 out of that instead of a 4. Darn it. Oh well. Unless I want to make it 22 left, but I don't want to make it 22 left. I want to take these guys out. So, if they could kindly give me the damage that I'd like. 10. Oh, that's really 9, 8. Yeah, 7 times 8 is 56, so, like, still 8. Ah, these 4s are really killing me. It's normal, though. Gonna straighten up my posture again. Okay, 43. 5 and 8 is 40, so let's see. Yeah. There's definitely 3 left now. Alright, let's keep going. Let's do this. Alrighty. Oh, okay. 3, 2. 1. And we are officially at level 37. Time to break the ticker tape again by updating it. Because for some reason, it hates it just hates it. So I got that. And now I gotta click on the overlay again and refresh it. And hopefully it will accept the refresh. Did it accept the refresh? I know I saved it. It looks like it accepted it. Let's go. Yay! Oh, that's perfect. Yay! It worked this time. It didn't break. We are officially at level 37 and it behaved itself. Yay! 12,779. And it's still uneven numbers. That is so evil. And YouTube is getting throttled for some reason. I guess it didn't like the shenanigans there. Alrighty. That is beautiful. The poor YouTube side has gotten wrecked. Alright, so let's evaluate. We got a total of 12,747 XP left for the next level. And we have reached 119,944. Beautiful. I want to do some math right now. So, 12747. That is 12. 1 goes in, 8 goes into 12 once, with leaving 4 left over. Then there's 47, so not quite 6, so that'll be 5. Leaving 7 left over. So 1 and 5. And then 54. So not quite 7, 6. So that'd be 6 left over, if I'm not mistaken. And then 67. So that'd be 8. So 1,500 and I think 68. Let me get the calculator for that. I said 1,568, but let's see if my calculation was correct. 12747 divided by 8. It was 1,593. I think I missed something there. Quite an achievement, though. We've made it to level 37. And let's save. Both files. Alrighty. And with that, that is going to do it for the stream tonight. If you enjoyed the stream on YouTube, be sure to hit the like button to share it with other people, I guess, and also hit the subscribe button if you want to see more of this or some of my other stuff. If you are on Twitch, hit the follow button if you want to get notifications for when I go live. I think it does the same thing if you hit subscribe on the YouTube side. I'm not too familiar with it. Or I also have my social media, which is Twitter, which has YellowFang42, or Blue Sky, also YellowFang42. You can follow those so you can get updates on when the stream is live if you don't want to deal with YouTube or Twitch notifications. Oh, big stretch. That was a pretty good stream. I'm gonna send the end card and end the stream. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you all have an excellent day or evening or whatever. Time is irrelevant at this point. Who cares? Have a good one.